Schroeder, our New York State Assemblyman, and way back when I got aboard, we were already working on the development for Seneca Street, and I came into a lot of the meetings between 2000 and 2001. So it's been a project that has been almost, 9 years old, and Mark can answer any questions here, and again, this is strictly about Seneca Street, the paving, the lights, the Roycroft, that whole project. Nothing else. Okay? Thank you.
Okay. I have some, we have about 15 We'll get some more too. Good evening. How are you?
Good morning. Hi, Mark.
Want me to go over here?
Yeah.
Is this where you want me?
We're front and center.
I thought, to be fair, last Thursday when I was here, I went on for about 22 minutes and gave as much information as I possibly could. I plan on not doing that today. I'm figuring that would be best for me just to listen to your concerns, to your questions, to maybe your observations, based on many of the things that had occurred here last Thursday. If there are people who weren't here last Thursday, and if I need to give some more information, I'm happy to do it, but I think maybe we'll be able to just by answering your questions or concerns, that you would catch those people up who weren't here last Thursday. Is that fair? Is that okay? Is that the expectation, that I would answer your questions today? Okay. So why don't we do that, and I'm happy to answer any of your questions to the best that I can, and then we'll just go from there. Do you want me just to take a break from the audience, and when we're done, or do you want to have everybody have a chance to say something?
So everybody can have a chance. Everybody keep your questions short and brief, to the point, and Mark will try to answer them to the best of his ability.
Okay.
Thank you.
How are you?
Dottie O'Shea from Norman.
My concern is we have these beautiful lights, but they're not bright enough. Why are they so dull?
Well, I don't know the volume. Technically, was told to us is greater than what was there. So obviously that's not what you're seeing. Yeah. So I mean that's a question really that we can. That's a question for the city of Buffalo and for the mayor, for the councilman, or for Commissioner Stepaniak. And I'm sure they would be quite willing to come out and to take a look at it. I remember when they did this, because I grew up on McKinley Parkway. And some time ago, they changed the regular streetlights to the circa 1900 streetlight, and there also, I think the people on McKinley Parkway took some time. It seemed to be different. It's a different type of style, different type of light.
Well, the lights are beautiful.
Yeah, no, but I understand. The concern would be that there's not as light. So
it's not bright enough.
Yeah, so I will. I'll make that point to the commissioner, because I asked that question going early on, because I figured that if the volume wasn't the same, it could raise questions, and so I thought it's better to do things how they were in terms of the lighting. So I'll also ask that question, but that's something that others can help us and see if we can kind of resolve it. Okay, sure. Okay, who's next? I know this isn't a shy group, so let's go. Yes, sir.
The last meeting, you told me to contact you with any concerns on this development of the street.
Okay.
When are they going to start the sidewalks?
Well, the amenities will be in full play between this year and next spring. The amenities being the lights, the benches, the receptacles, the trees, the planters. In terms of the paving, the sidewalk repairs and curb repairs, and what I had mentioned about the wheelchairs, That is probably sometime, I would say, next year. However, I am hearing that there could be some paving this year. I'm reluctant to give that information because there's nothing I can really do other than just tell you what I know, and so that's what I know. So I would say by the end of next year, all of the things that we were hopeful for Seneca Street should be completed by 2010.
Now, the walk's going to be colored concrete or stamped?
There will be certain locations. I believe it's going to be around where the big intersections are at Cazenovia Parkway near St. John's, Cazenovia Street, Mineral Springs. There will be some design for paving maybe across decorative on the street as well as. There will be, hopefully, the curb repairs and sidewalk repairs will kind of go into the certain areas of the intersections. It's not something that's usually done on every block. It's usually done at the main intersections. And my understanding is that how it will be done. And the commissioner has said that these are certain things that are kind of things that have been done in other parts of the city. There's kind of a way to do it. So in terms of the technical aspect of it, there will be certain designs and things of that nature that will enhance and beautify the street.
Yeah, usually the walks are done before the street's paved.
Yeah, but Mark, they've been tired of paving some of the side streets already. As I came to your office, I had to do something.
Yeah, see, that's different. That's different. The way I understand it, and I could, if somebody knows better, correct me. The way the streets and also the sidewalks, I believe that the councilman has a lot of input in terms of how that works, and I think he may even put in a wish list. Certain streets or sidewalks that haven't been done in so long, and then they kind of work off of that schedule. This is different only in that many of us have been able to bring different money, not necessarily city money, or although there is some city money involved in this project, but the majority of the money has come from other sources, so therefore it's a designated project, and so hopefully it will be done and completed in a fast cycle. And I know it's been anything but fast, but that's how the money comes through, nice and slow. Yes, sir.
You're looking to redevelop and repave and everything like that, but is there anything being done to bring new business in and get those vacant buildings filled with stuff?
Yeah, that's a very good question, and so let me start this way. In 2001, when I decided to run for the Erie County Legislature, one of the reasons why I ran is because I was fed up and disgusted with two major business groups. One being South Park Avenue, the second being Seneca Street. Seneca Street is where I chose to focus because at that time, in 2001 or 2002, there were, in my view and in my estimation, 54 vacant, deplorable buildings on this street. Now, over the last several years, my numbers are, I think we're probably between 18 and 22, but they do vary because, certain businesses come in, certain businesses come out. In the last several years, the Greater South Buffalo Chamber of Commerce has done their best to work with the entrepreneurs, men and women who have businesses not only on this strip but other business strips throughout the old neighborhoods that I represent. The CARE program has had two different phases of programs that gave entrepreneurs an opportunity to use money, and then if they put money in, it would kind of increase the amount of money for facades. There have been two facade programs on Seneca Street, of which many businesses have taken advantage of. And so I think that if the infrastructure is right, if the amenities are right, if there's a maintenance program in place, if you go up and down Seneca Street like I do, it's dirty.